Name 10 fast food places that describe your sex life. In-N-Out, Five Guys, Carl's Jr., Jack, in the Box? Fuck, I'm out of time. I've talked about this in other videos, but I thought I'd talk about it again. I got pantsed at an intersection, full cock and balls, just out. That's right, downtown Vancouver intersection. There were cars and people and families just staring at my cock. I guess you could say I was intersexting. Get it? Because I had my cock out at an intersection? Now let me ask you, what would you do in that situation? Because I didn't want people staring at my second head, but then I had to proceed to bend down to pull my pants back up. I was lucky I wasn't in Gastown, because then I'd have an ass pound. So my cock was exposed to the general public right outside the Vag. That's right, my cock was outside the Vag. The Vag is the Vancouver Art Gallery, for any of you wondering. I guess you could say the art wasn't the only thing on display that day. And now whenever I'm outside the Vag or entering the Vag, I'm always gonna be looking over my shoulder like... The Vag. What an acronym. Who's gonna tell him? So of course I turned to see who just pantsed me, and you'd think it would be a crackhead or a creepy looking sex pervert, but no. This dude was dressed in like decent designer clothing with AirPod Pros in, while he's out here exposing shafts. And this was like a premeditated attack on my pants, cause bro was already 10 feet away by the time I turned back. And you'd think this prick would be staring down at the goods, but nope. He was making full ass eye contact with me while he ran away for like 10 seconds. So I was just standing there staring at this motherfucker running away while I had my pants and underwear around my ankles and my cock and balls out. The first thing I said was, "What the fuck, bro?" And then by the time I got my pants and underwear back around my waist without getting a load in my washer, if you catch my drift, he was long gone. I don't know what asshole is running around the streets of downtown Vancouver pantsing people. Nah, but the fact that he looked rich too, like what, he's the Bruce Wayne of cock? I'm so pissed off with this moron. Why would you pick a random victim like me when there are plenty of people looking on Craigslist who would pay good money for that shit? And you're wasting it on saps like me. Take notes, Bruce Wayne. The worst part of that experience wasn't the horrified moms with their strollers staring at my penis, or the various people in the cars passing me going, no, it was the old man who winked at me after bro watched and made sure to compliment the chef. Anyway, the reason I bring this all up is because of how insecure I felt when my 2-inch pinch was displayed to the general public. And that's when it hit me. Right in the dick, too. I love having a small penis. Nah, but I like to think this motherfucker's like a serial pantser. You know, he tries to contain it, but then he walks past my decadent ass one day and it's too strong. His intrusive thoughts and primal instincts kick in and he blacks out until he's finished making eye contact with me as he runs away. Doesn't even know he's relapsed. And you might be wondering why I didn't chase after him. Well, he was already booking it, and I was too caught off guard to be chasing some guy around the Vag. I was also looking around to see if there was some dude recording for some YouTube prank, but I didn't see anyone. But yeah, that shit was traumatizing, my guy. For the next like 6 months, I couldn't walk up to an intersection without a rear view mirror. You know, just for protection. Protection's important, kids. So, what are my thoughts after this horrible experience? I used to be so pissed off that he exposed my tiddly bits to the public, but now that I think about it, I can't say I blame him. I resented this motherfucker for so long until I remembered what pants I was wearing that day. Yeah. So yeah, you know what, man? I totally get it. That's fair game. Subscribe if you like feet!